Congratulations to Maestro David Leibowitz, whose episode of Coffee with the Maestro is the first to reach 200 views. To commemorate this auspicious occasion, David and I are going to have a couple cocktails. Join us. Congratulations!
200 and beyond.
200 and beyond. We didn't even have a chance to celebrate 200 because we're already at 202.
Already passed it. And by the way, I have no idea who's watching our video.
I watched it 100 times. How many times did you watch it?
Well, I obviously watched it 102 times because there are 202 views. So,
well, my wife probably watched it once, so that's
at
least.
I don't think Taylor watched it at all.
She's seen you and I do this a lot of times.
I know my wife watched it and thoroughly enjoyed it, she tells me.
Yeah, well, I don't watch most of the episodes again after I've edited them and put them online, but I've watched ours at least once because I was curious what everyone was excited about. It was pretty fun. It was a good talk.
It was. I enjoyed it. It's always good to talk to you. And, I thought we dealt with some thorny issues like New York bagels, who's a New Yorker.
Very controversial.
And orchestral repertoire. Those are my three favorite things.
Yeah, and we since have decided that I'm definitely a Texan, I think. So at least for me, it was worth the conversation.
I'm glad we worked through that issue for you.
Because I have my own identity issues. Well, what are you celebrating with? What's your drink tonight?
I am having the last from our bottle of Talisker Scotch.
Okay.
So there was more in the glass when the evening began. And then we're moving on to a bottle of Oban. I just didn't want to open that today.
I'm having a margarita in a martini glass because I bought the martini glasses just for this party like an hour ago, and then I came home and there was no vodka, and then you lectured me how vodka doesn't go in a martini, but there's no gin neither, so I had to make a margarita.
Is there ice? I'm sorry, is there ice in that martini glass?
There is ice in my margarita / martini glass. I'm doing
You're just breaking all the rules.
I'm a rebel. What do you want? What do you know?
Look out. Silas is on the move.
Well, we decided.
Get out of his way, folks.
Yeah, that's right. I'll eat bagels. I'm a New Yorker. I don't care. I do whatever I want. You were telling me. So we decided that the Dvorak Carnival Overture was the party music we wanted for this episode. But
that's
this
right.
is a special episode, and you were going to tell me a story about it.
My first year in college, my first semester, I was in the orchestra playing second oboe, and the conductor was Brooklyn College had a Department of Music and a School of Performing Arts, and the conductor was the dean of the School of Performing Arts, and he was a very, very interesting guy. During the rehearsal for Carnival Overture, the timpani didn't come in at the end of like the 16 bars. And he said, "Timpani, watch me." And he sang and conducted. He went, yum dum da 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 dum dum da dum ba da dum ba da dum ba dum ba ba da yum bum da 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 dum ba dum ba da dum ba da dum ba da dum ba da da boom boom.
Did he have to sing the whole thing?
He did. Yeah, he sang.
Couldn't just say, look out in bar or whatever.
He did. He did the whole thing. I'm sure I left out the first version, and then I remember this so clearly. The program was the Dvorak Carnival Overture, Haydn 104 Symphony, London Symphony, and then Sibelius 2. So it was a heavy program in many ways. And during the trio of the Haydn, the minuet movement, this was during the concert, the horns must have gotten one bar off, so that they were playing 5 against 1 and 1 against 5 without realizing it.
Obliviously.
And he conducted like this. He did this. He was conducting and he went like this.
I love it.
I'm going to plug one of my upcoming, what I hope is an upcoming concert. I was judging a vocal competition, and it was all day. And the third guy who came in, he sang, and I thought, that's the guy. I don't need to hear anyone else. And as it turned out, we didn't. He was far above, and he won. And then his name is Logan Tanner, and he's going to be singing with us, I hope, in March. He is singing the Debussy 4 songs of Francois Villon.
Oh.
He's a countertenor. He's terrific. And we did a concert with him at Merkin Hall. That was part of the prize for that competition. And he did some Handel and Rossini operatic arias, which were terrific. And yeah, I've been looking forward to working with him since then. So we're hoping that happens.
I hope.
But yeah, it was very clear that that's the one, you know?
Yeah, I love auditions like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes down to 2 or 3, and you have to.
Oh yeah.
Add a lot.
Well, you need yeah, we had very strong singers throughout, and there was some that if he wasn't there, you know, that we would have been fine with having, as you know, if he couldn't do it or something like that, would have been wonderful. But he was just really great.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you perform that and you record it and you put it online, I sincerely doubt it will have as many views as our episode Coffee with the Maestro got.
It's unbelievable. This your publicity department. I hope you're paying them.
Practically an influencer. Yes.
Practically.
I'm still waiting for some coffee company to sponsor the show. It hasn't happened yet, but you never know.
Have you reached out to any?
No. That would require a little bit of effort.
So, all right. So I think you might be waiting for a while.
I might be waiting for a little bit. Yeah. Do you think that your episode got so many views because your orchestra members checked it out, or just because we're fascinating together?
Well, let's see. My mother watched, and my wife watched, and my cousins watched, and I did mention it to the orchestra in that I included the link in a group email and said, I can tell which of you have watched this and which haven't.
That you scared them into watching.
No, I didn't.
You thought,
I don't know.
Intimidation.
I have no idea. I was surprised. I am as surprised as, I'm probably more surprised than you are.
Yeah. Well, I have had fun
But
doing
I expect, but I expect very stiff competition from everybody else. I just saw Jeff Mayer's
it was a great
episode. It was terrific. And Viswa, I watched that all the way through, and I watched, I dipped in and out of all the others, and they're terrific.
Yeah,
they're fun.
There are a few that have broken 100, I think, a couple.
Maybe. I'm not.
But you have by 40% beaten the second place.
Look, on the one hand, I want to encourage everyone to watch all the other episodes. On the other hand, I would prefer to stay, where we are.
Well, the good news is we're definitely more than 5 minutes into this special episode, so most people haven't watched this long. So there's that. So most people did not get your advice.
I think we've been watched most by Russian troll bots.
That could be. Well, I wish there was more Russian troll bots so I can monetize this thing, buy myself some more coffee or some.
And there are more to come, I hear.
There are more to come. I still, we're talking now on the 24th of September, and I've got 4 more episodes before I close the first season, which is pretty exciting. That implies there will be a second season.
Well, I hope you get picked up for season 2. Are you gonna?
I'll have to talk to the guys over at Hulu about that. Or
will there be? You're gonna set up a cliffhanger or something? Like you're gonna play a 5 chord?
Yeah. Well, I have
5/7 chord, and then just leave it.
I think I have an exciting final guest for the season, And if I could get this person just to make an upbeat and then I can cut it off and then everyone will wonder, what's going to happen. That would be exciting.
Well, the upbeat should make clear what the downbeat is. So
yeah, so maybe that's not a good.
Yeah, no,
a moment before the upbeat would be more
right.
Create more
And
anticipation.
I do know who that guest you will be, and that's very
regarded
exciting.
secret. Few people know, but yes, secret. Well,
they are a very good talker.
I think we should. I need to refill my glass, so let's do that.
Likewise,
and, congratulations on 200.
Thank you. Congratulations to you.
You've done fine work. Your check's in the mail.
Thank you.